So what's bothering you? Because if you say what's bothering me is this skin condition, we say, well, there was something before that. What was it?
Right.
And if you say it was too long ago, then we say, well, then that's why you've got the skin condition, to bring it forward
Right.
into your experience. But so what's bothering you? Can you feel that what bothers you is that you cannot make people behave? Can you feel that?
Yes.
Can you feel that
Yeah.
that's been bothering you for a really long time? There are a lot of people that just won't behave in the way they should.
Exactly.
And it just drives you out of your mind.
My husband's laughing because it's true.
Of course it's true.
It
Vibration
is
is always true. And so what do you do if there's something that somebody else is doing that you can't control, and it's bothering you so much that it's giving you evidence, not just in terms of emotion but manifestation? What's the logical singular recourse for you? What's the only thing you could do about it? If something's bothering you and you can't make them stop doing it, what is your singular choice?
I just need to be happy.
But relative
for myself.
to too broad of an answer and too big of a jump, relative to that thing that's bothering you, what is your only recourse?
That's why I'm here. You're supposed to tell me.
But we want you to use your logic. That's why we're breaking it down. So if you're looking at something and it bothers you when you see it, and you can't make it be different, what is the one choice you do have?
How I interpret it myself, and what I see when I look at it.
So you could look at it from inside the vortex. But
Correct.
before you get in the vortex, what is a more hands-on, deliberate action thing that you could do? You're looking at it, it bothers you, you can't make it change. What's the choice? Don't tell her.
Choke it. I'm joking. That's my nature, is to do one of those.
We know that. We're just asking you, we want to make this so clear that next time you're doing it, you want to bust out laughing about it. Because so you're looking at something, it's making you nuts, you can't make them stop doing it. What's your singular choice? This is really interesting.
I thought I was so enlightened, and apparently I'm not.
You are enlightened, but you see what's happening. You are extremely enlightened, but here's what's going on. The fact that you feel that you have no choice, this really speaks to what, this is exactly what we were saying to you. All you have to do is look someplace else. You just have to look someplace else. But here's the thing that's in real fairness to you. Law of attraction is really compelling, and to look someplace else, you sort of have to get a head start on looking someplace else. And the reason it was so hard for you to even find that is because you're so passionate about the wrongness of this thing that you're looking at. So and you believe, in your own words, you said, I believe I was born to make change. And you've translated that to mean, I believe I was born to make them change. I believe I was born to make them change, and if I don't give it my undying attention, how can I ever make it change? And we say, that's sure not working. All that's doing is sucking you right into it too, you see.
It's true.
Ooh, don't you love, now you can feel a breakthrough in that, you see.
I do.
So let's back up. We know, we agree with you completely. You were born to make change. You were born to ferret out those things. But this is the part you forgot. When you know what you don't want, what you do want is vivid too. And when you look at what you do want, instead of getting your teeth into what you don't want, then you feel better right away.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't have to get bigger in terms of manifestations to say to you, you're barking up the wrong tree.
Okay.
That made a lot of sense to you, didn't it?
And I've been listening to Abraham for years, and I think I just got it. Thank
you. We think you've gotten it many, many times before, and we think you get it on lots of other topics. It's just those bugaboos that really bother you. That's all. That's all that it is. You are a victim, and there are no victims. You are a byproduct of law of attraction. And when you've got something stuck in your craw, law of attraction just keeps giving you more of it. And you want to say, hey, law of attraction, shape up. Don't keep giving me that stuff that I'm a vibrational match to. And law of attraction says right back, we're only giving you what you're dominantly offering vibrationally. Choose something else. And you want to say, I can't choose something else. There's too much momentum going here. And law of attraction says, of course, law of attraction is not talking to you like we are, but we're pretty good interpreters. Law of attraction says, we're going to keep giving it to you exactly as you're thinking about it. If you want something different, you have to bark up a different tree. You have to give your attention to something else. And you say, well, I'd love to give my attention to something else, but there's so much momentum going here. This is the only thing that I can really give my attention to. And so then law of attraction says, then keep giving your attention to it and it will get bigger. If you don't recognize that negative emotion means that you are disallowing something that you do want, which is the same thing as allowing something that you don't want, it's going to get bigger. And if you still don't do anything about it, it will get bigger. And if you still don't do anything about it, it will get bigger. Until finally it will get big enough that you will say, hey, I think I'm going to do something about it. Now, what could I do about it? What could I do about it? Now I'm motivated to do something about it. Now I'm motivated. Well, motivation is really a sucky thing because motivation is outside the vortex stuff. Motivation doesn't work. You've got to get in the vortex and be inspired to more, you see. And so that's why we want to say to you, you're in the vortex often. There's just those issues. Everybody's got issues. Don't try to attack it from the issue. Get in the vortex and be inspired to the behavior. And what you will notice is every issue will fade away when you're in the vortex. It really will. On the aisle right here. Further back.